Welcome to the Soul Searching vlogs. I hope you are excited to come with me on this little journey. I am so excited to be here. It still hasn't sunk in, even though we are technically here. Tomorrow will be very, very, very exciting. Room tour of my hotel room. So you first walk in, you've got a little kitchen here that is actually fully decked. A full fridge freezer. We've got some plates, glasses, bowls and stuff up here, and then we've also got a whole microwave down there with some cutlery and bits in here. And then we turn this way and we have the bathroom. Very simple bathroom, literally toilet, bathtub, me with 2 extra mirrors on this side as well. And then when we close the bathroom door, it does reveal a full-length mirror for an outfit of the day. This has been my airport outfit today. And then we continue through. We've got 2 singles. We have some wardrobe space with an ironing board, a little desk area with a TV, and then my suitcase that has already been opened. And this is the hotel room for the next 2 weeks. Good morning, everybody. It is officially day 1 of the trip, and this is today's outfit of the day. Nothing too exciting. We are literally just popping out to the convenience store to get some breakfast, and then we've got our body scrub this afternoon at 3:30. Just finished my full body scrub and that was great. It was really thorough. As you can see, my face is like red. She basically did like a facial, so face massage, clean my face, put like all of this hot towels on, and then I had a face mask as well. And then for my full body, she basically used this like yellow mitt and she scrubbed away, and there was so much coming off me. I actually felt disgusting. And then she did like some massages. My thighs, I'm sorry, but they are too tense. And up here, I don't know what this is called, like my neck here, I know that will knots because when you feel them, they're rock hard, but she was going in and in and in, and I was like, girl, you doing that is not gonna help, she's gonna make it worse. It was a great experience. Now I'm thinking, how many times a year should I be doing this? Because the amount of build-up that came off me is insane, and that can't happen again. I'm gonna have to find some sort of Korean scrub in London because I definitely want to do this again. As you saw after, they had like this weird little, it's like this little platform that's on the floor. You stand on it and then air comes out of it. So that helped dry me off, got changed, and then as you saw, there's little skincare bits. So I used the toner, moisturizer and sun cream, and then there's also loads of like Dysons that you can use. I personally didn't go for the shampoo just because I know it would take me forever to properly dry my hair, so I was like, I'm gonna save that. I would highly recommend, if you're in Seoul or if they exist in London, go to a body scrub. Great service. We are actually about to order some food. Yeah, we're gonna get some fried chicken, which I'm so excited about. I'm gonna change to some comfies and head over to Caroline's room. I thought I'd do you a little haul. So we went to Daiso, We went to 2 convenience stores. But here's everything I've got. So from Daiso, we got some slippers because the hotel slippers, they're kind of like sliders, but like they fit very weirdly. I also got myself a lint roller just because my yellow jumper shed all over my joggers and they really need a roll. I got a body wash purely because I'm not in love with the body wash here. The scent is a bit strong and I don't particularly like it, so I thought let me be safe and get a Dove sensitive body wash. I also got a new loofah just because my one is falling apart. I definitely should have changed it before coming. I got some wet wipes just because I forgot to bring some. And then in a little shop called Red Eye, I bought a little wallet just because I actually forgot to bring one with me. From the convenience store, I bought these corn crisps. We have some in France and they taste insane, so I'm guessing these will be really good as well. As you saw earlier, I got a mango tango water, which is actually really, really good. It's basically an iced tea, but mango. Would highly recommend. I got a strawberry milk and I got this, which is a strawberry cream bread, which is, I don't want to say going viral, but everyone's been eating it. They tend to get the cream one, so without the flavouring, but there were quite a few options. There was strawberry, chocolate, matcha, red velvet and cream, and then I got some cash at the bank. And that is the haul so far.
Korean takeaway.
And just like that, we are finished with our healthcare check. It was a lot of different things such as blood pressure reading, blood test, urine test, mammogram, EKG, ultrasound of the abdomen, thyroid and pelvis area. And I'm sure there's other things that I've missed. But it was very efficient. Everywhere was very, very clean. The only main difference I found from UK hospitals is that here all the beds have like a linen lining compared to us where they're plastic and wipeable. That's the only main difference I found, but otherwise very, very good, very efficient. You literally go from one place to the other, to the other, to the other, trying to get you in and out. But no, I would highly recommend coming to iMedi. It will take me 2 weeks to get my readings back, and I have also talked to a doctor who basically just went over my medical history. We did a DMZ tour, which stands for Demilitarized Zone, where we learnt about the Korean War and how it led to a ceasefire but not an armistice. Due to this, both borders are heavily militarized, and we saw 5 tanks whilst driving, with soldiers sticking their heads out the top. We went to the Dora Observatory, where we had a closer look at North Korea through telescopes and saw some people going about their day. We then went into the interception tunnel, the 3rd tunnel dug by the North Koreans, and saw into a tunnel and were a mere 170 meters from North Korea.
목소리에 맞추어 앞으로 나아가고 징을 치면
움직임을 멈추었다고 합니다.
Damage was made. Big damage. But it's okay. Listen, this is the year of I don't give a heck, YOLO, do it for the lols. So here we are. Get ready for a massive haul. And this isn't even everything that I'm getting. But let's talk through all of this first. So I'm going to start off with this one, which is all face masks. So I wanted to buy like bulk packs of face masks for people. So they said if you buy one packet you get another one free. I was like, why the hell not? So I bought these ones, which are, one is rejuvenating and one is soothing. So it's a rice based pack and a tomato based pack. So why the hell not? I want to say there's like 20 in here, I think. This is 50 face masks. So these are the ones I will be giving to the girly pops. We went to 7-Eleven just because it's at the top, and I got my brother some sweets. So he wanted some jellies. So I got him 2 packs of the grape jellies. Originally, I was going to get him 2 packs of the lychee ones, but it was buy 2 get 1 free. So we've got a third one. I also got him these sour type sweets, I don't know. And some mango jellies as well. And for myself, I got a banana milk as my dessert. Then we went to a shop called Mini Line, which is, it's got everything in there. It's like huge, genuinely. It had 4 floors, but they were all massive. So I got quite a few different things. So first of all, starting with some probiotics, I went with LactoFit. So I got 2 of these. They're little sachets that you literally just take on its own. So I got 2 packs of these, which is 100 sachets. I then got some collagen sachets, which are from a brand called BB Lab, Low Molecular Collagen S. From the same place, I also got a cute little hair clip. Also got, going back to the skincare, I forgot about this one. I bought this toner. And then last thing I got is this gorgeous bag. It's a little handbag. She's great. It's a good size. Like you can do a lot with this size. And I don't actually own a brown bag, so I thought why not? And she was less than a tenner, so I was like, treat myself. We went to a pharmacy to go get some specific products. I've got 2 Acnon creams. These ones are for pimple and red acne, and then these ones are for acne scarring. I've got quite a lot of scarring on my chin, so I'm hoping that this will help. And then I also got some pimple patches, and that is the end of my haul of things. Now that we are back, I need to sort out my room, because tomorrow we leave for Busan, which is in the south. So I basically need to put everything that's staying here in that big suitcase, and then I need to make up my small suitcase to leave tomorrow. We are going from Friday to Monday, so it's just a weekend, and I'm very excited for like a nice change of scenery. We'll be by the beach. I will see you tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is Friday and we are off to the south of Korea today. We are going to be getting the train there, so we're literally just waiting for our taxi to arrive, and then we're off. The train journey is 3 hours. I've got things downloaded to watch that I didn't watch on the plane. I've also got new albums to listen to. Bruno Mars's album has come out, so I've got that one, and Seb's album has also come out, so I've got that one to listen to as well. Tomorrow we have a tour booked, that is the whole day, and then Sunday, once again, nothing booked, just smooching around, going to little souvenir shops, buying little gifts for everyone, and then we are back on Monday. Good evening, everybody. I actually haven't really talked to you, I feel like, at all this whole vlog, which feels so rude. I'm so sorry. We are officially at the end of the first week of Seoul, which is crazy to actually think of. This week has been so much fun. We have been quite busy girls. We have been doing something every day until today, where we have had a rest day. As you might have seen, we are currently in Busan. We have been here since Friday and we're leaving tomorrow morning. Whilst here, we've done a bit of everything. So on Friday, we just had some late lunch / dinner, walked around, went to the beach, and then yesterday we had a tour booked which took us around the main spots of Busan, and that was also really nice. Our tour guide was lovely. She was called Erica and she was very engaging, which was great. She had little anecdotes as well, and she's actually a Busan local, so that always helps. Today we have done nothing. We had quite a line this morning, then we went out to get some pastries for breakfast, and then literally did nothing all day and went out for hot pot for dinner, which I enjoyed. Like, it was good food. I don't know if I'd go again. I don't know if I liked it to the point where I'm like, I need to have this again. But it was a good experience. I'm glad I've done it at least once in my life. I think we can leave it there. I'm going to give you my media recap for the week. Starting off with music, we have had 2 new albums drop this week, more specifically on Friday. The first one is The Romantic by Bruno Mars, which was a great album. However, the one thing I do need to say, starting the album off with Risk It All, beautiful piece of art, getting us straight into our feels, and then following it up by Cha Cha Cha, I feel like that was too big of a jump. Like, I've barely stopped crying and you already want me to cha 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 and kind of forget about it and be all dancing and happy. That was the only thing where I was like, hey, Bruno, that's moving a bit too fast for me. Otherwise, everything else in the album has been really good. The song God Was Showing Off is probably my favourite of the album. I think such a beautiful compliment to be given, and the whole song is also so lovely as well. I would highly recommend this album if you haven't listened to it. The other new release is Backpack by Seb. So Seb is a artist, but he is also a YouTuber who focuses his videos around music. He basically picks an artist and talks about their life, how they gained their fame, how potentially they were a bit controversial, those kind of things. And if you're interested in music, but also like the history of the music and the person, I would highly recommend you go over to his YouTube and watch some videos. They are in French, but I'm sure he has some English subtitles on most of his videos. Then I have also listened to the Benito Bowl, of course, because I still have not moved on from that one. And of course, I have been listening to my chill mix. And then also, I'm the type of person that will just put my like songs on shuffle. So who knows what's going to come up, because I have 2,717 like songs. So quite literally, it could be absolutely anything that will come up. But I like living life on the edge. I like being happy, dancey 1 second and then going on to, I don't know, some rock music and then switching to some sad music. It's all very good, very fun. Moving on to TV and films. This week I have finished a series called Lilion, which I previously mentioned. In English it's called Cash Queens, and it is about these women that break into a bank because they are in severe need of money. It talks about their social backgrounds as well, how they find themselves in their situations, and I think with the way that it's ended, we are going to have a second season. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there's 2 things that happen at the very end. One include a police chase, the other includes someone at the airport. Just going to leave it at that. And I think both of them can be expanded into a whole other season. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm very excited for the next season. The other series I have been watching, mostly today, to be honest with you, is called The Boyfriend, which is a Japanese reality dating show, and it's about gay men. And it is very interesting. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really interesting that it's kind of more so centered about work. They need to run a mobile coffee shop. They kind of use that as an opportunity to be one-on-one with a person. So every day, a new person will be like the team leader, and they will get to choose who they want to work with, which allows them to have a quote-unquote date with that person. However, there are other ways that you can kind of win a date with people. There is one person that I don't like in this show. He's called Shun. I don't know what it is about him. We just clash. I think there's a lot of things where he is trying to get to know this particular person, and this person has a very bright personality, is super outgoing, very happy-go-lucky, super positive. And for him, he's like, no, you're too much. You need to calm the hell down, without giving him an opportunity to, and kind of shuts it off, but then is still leading him on in a way, which is obviously super confusing for the person. I haven't finished the series yet. I've still got 3 episodes left, so we'll see what happens. Moving on to books. Not gonna lie to you, I haven't read at all this week, which is really, really bad. So I'm still reading Dear Debbie. I am still on chapter 1, so I still don't know what's going to happen. This week I have mostly been doing my word searches before going to bed. I would put some music on and just do some word searches rather than read. But hopefully going into next week, I will get back into reading and I will be able to actually give you an update on the book. That is everything for my media recap this week. I hope you have enjoyed the first episode of Soul Searching, which is very exciting to say. And I will see you next week for episode 2. Bye!